Good morning. This is my journal for an amazing swap that went on with Rachel and Bella Crafts in her group. Absolutely brilliant. The idea was that you will be put into a team. Now, in the team that I was put in, we were all over here in the UK. Rose O'Keefe, she's in Ireland. I'm up here in Scotland, and then the other three girls, we've got one in Wales and the other two in England. Great fun. We had a chat set up so we could, talk about what we were going to swap, what days, when we've posted this type of thing. And we have such an amazing friendship out of it. It's absolutely incredible. And we are going to keep that going because the support has been incredible. Now, in this swap, what you would do is you were given a day of the week and you were put into a team. And on the day of the week that was yours, that you were allotted to, you would make 5 of an item. You would keep one for yourself and post the other 4 out. It could be an envelope, it could be a snippet, it could be anything. Whatever it was, that was your day, and you make 5. And this journal is a result of that. And oh my goodness, we've just had that much fun. We really have. And, we've all been sending little extra bits, and it has just, the standard is incredible. It really is. And I cannot say enough about it. Anyway, Phyllis doesn't actually have a printer. So she uses, things that she's brought, things around the house, this type of thing. But the rest of us decided on using Snowdrops and Blossoms from Rachel and Bella because it fitted in with the season. We all loved the kit and we all decided to use that kit. I did send some bits down to Phyllis so that hers married up with ours a bit, some bits of ephemera. Anyway, this is the result. One of the things I had to make was a snippet roll. And I cut mine and I've put a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom. And I've put a couple of bits in the journal as well. And it was so much fun doing 5 snippet rolls. It really was. I've used my wax seals on here. And I'd not actually seen wax seals used on a snippet roll before. They were, if I remember correctly, 14 inches long. I'm sure that's what I did, was 14 inches long. Buttons, bits of wool, everything. This is tumble dryer sheet, old book pages, all sorts. Underneath here is a bit of calico. So that was my base, was the calico. And then I topped that with a piece of the fabric that the actual journal's covered in. That is just under here. You could just about see it. And then a load of vintage lace on top. And it was great fun. Absolutely great fun. So that was my second week I did that one. So let me just undo this thing. The picture on the front, Calico Collage Novella. There's a challenge going on in Friendly Junk Journal people to make heart cards. And if you put a heart card into the event, you're in with a chance of winning a $10 voucher to Linda Israel's shop, her online shop. And this was the kit that Norella made. And I've used some of her stuff and I've used fabric as well all the way through. And the cards I've actually put in here because I made it at the same time. I thought it'd be a lovely idea to keep them in here, with all the lovely things that I got from the girls that have sent me. And I just loved it. It was great fun playing with that. Right, let's get into the journal. Let's get it straight. Okay. Under here, this is a napkin that was sent to us. We all got one each from Rose. And she's actually done a paper bag journal. And she's used this gorgeous snowdrop napkin on the front. And it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm keeping it in there because I know that's from Rose. These bits are ephemera that come out of the kit. I'll just tuck them in the front. This is my first envelope that I made because we had to make vellum envelopes. If I get a bit of paper, plain paper from underneath here. Lift the stuff up on top of it. And then you'll be able to see it better, can't you? You'll be able to see it better. I'm out to make vellum envelopes, and I got printable vellum so that I could print the pages from the kit on it, and that was the first one that I made. So I made 3 vellum envelopes to send off. I've made a few clusters in this. This is another one from the kit from Norella, and these 2 are from the actual Snowdrops and Blooms kit. I've used a lot of bits of vintage lace through this. Gorgeous, gorgeous flip. How beautiful is this? When you get something like this in the post, you're like, oh my days, it's just gorgeous. Now, Rose made this, Rose O'Keefe. You've got your gorgeous, gorgeous lace. And what I love is that it hangs over the bottom. And then you've got the fabric on the top. Gorgeous. This is, you know, you can just see yourself sitting down and embroidering this. How many times did we go out and buy something to embroider like this? You know, and you go back to the sort of beginning of the 80s, end of the 70s. I can remember doing this. I made a beautiful table. I've still got my big tablecloth that I made. And it is absolutely beautiful. We were all absolutely blown away by this. We really were, that she had to make a fabric flip, and that was it. Now, the extra piece, you can have it at the front or you can have it at the back. And I decided to have it on the back because I thought that just looked absolutely beautiful on the back like that. So that's why I've kept it. This is one of the envelopes from the kit. You can see I've used quite a... This lace was from H.A. Treasures. No, L.A. Treasures. Sorry, I'll get the name right in a minute. And I've velcroed these because I thought it'd be nice. It's just different for a closure. It just made it look a bit neater, and it means if I stick anything in it, it's not going to fall out. This is a tag that I was doing yesterday from the kit. And there are also lots of these little tabbies, so I've actually put the tabbies on. I don't often put tabbies on mine. That's part of the snippet roll there again. Now these are from, there's a lovely sheet of collage that Rachel's done. So I've reassembled some of the collage so I could get some bits of ephemera, and I made some more cards with it so that I could decorate things with. That's how the envelope looks, not on vellum. Here I've made a little trifold. See, like this, and then if you turn it over, this is from the collage, and isn't it adorable? I just absolutely love that. The butterflies from the collage as well. So that's my little trifold. I really like making that. I've not done a trifold for a little while, and it was lovely to sort of, you know, come up with some ideas for a trifold, and I absolutely love making it. Let's just stick that on there. Just tie that up so it's easier. I'm not going to lose anything then. Let's put the twine in there. Right. And then we've got a pocket. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? Now, all I've added in are the 2 tiny little tags out of the kit. All of these gorgeous pieces of ephemera came in the pocket, which to me was just absolutely amazing. I'm going to tuck the bits of ephemera in there so they don't all fall out and disappear. Like that. Oh, look at this. How simply gorgeous is this? This is from Phyllis. I won't show you the notes you've written on the back. This is the castle at Hastings. Now, what I was saying and laughing is my kids have always said, Mum, you're born in 1066. You know what kids are like. But the thing is, the Searle family, which is my maiden name, actually arrived in the UK because of the Norman invasion, which of course was 1066. And they arrived in Walton-on-Thames not long after the invasion, and that's sort of where we grew up. And I can actually remember being at school, and one of the lads in my class, he was called Ian Searle, he used to sing that song like Sister and Brother, and used to say to me, well, if you marry me, you won't have to change your surname. He'll end up marrying a very good friend of mine, actually. Lovely, lovely lad. But it was quite funny to get one from Hastings. And look at this one. Isn't this absolutely adorable? She's stamped on it and everything. Absolutely beautiful. And there's bits of ephemera at the back, stamps and that. And this is wallpaper. That was because you had to make a little notebook. That's another one of the envelopes unprinted. And then another one here. Now these ones, you can not stick them down and use them as a flip if you like. I just love the design of them. I found some bits that were in a box and I thought, I've got to get these used up. This is when I first got my scan and cut. No, the silhouette. And I had been trying to cut sort of different shapes out and that. And I thought, well, let's get them used. So I've popped some of them in here. I really want to start using more dies and things like that this year. That's sort of the plan. This is the other vellum envelope. I'll pop it back on here so you can see it better. And they're lovely, the vellum envelopes. I love the sound. They've all got little bits of ephemera and hearts and that made of vellum in them that I sent the girls. Another one of Norella's. And that one too. And then here. Isn't that gorgeous? Forget me not. Absolutely beautiful from Phyllis. Phyllis does the most beautiful, beautiful things. And here's her wee envelope. Now, I mean, she doesn't have, as I say, a printer. But her creations are absolutely gorgeous. And then if you pull this, they've all got little bits inside. You've got your little envelope. Isn't that gorgeous? So let's just tuck that in there. That's from our Phyllis. How pretty is this? Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Now, it was make something from origami. And it was like, well, where do we start? And I think that is absolutely gorgeous. I am so going to make some of these. I really am. And I'm going to link the video because to make something like that for your journal, I mean, I've just popped that like it is at the moment. Now, you can put something underneath here. You could actually put something underneath here, you know, to hold it in, you know, use it as a flip, a tuck spot. And I just went, oh my goodness, that is adorable. Absolutely beautiful. This, now, I had this bit of tag that I'd cut out ages and ages ago. And I had this little bit here as well that I'd cut out at some stage for something. So I popped it on the bit of tag that was cut out so I could just make another tag. Trying to use up some of the bits. Another lovely envelope. And then there's a tag. These wee stickers, again, come from LA Treasures, which are absolutely adorable. Here we go. How stunning is that? And what I love is the button holds it closed. I was just blown away. Absolutely blown away. How simply amazing is this? Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. You just get stunned by the creations that the girls have made in this. Aren't they gorgeous? And then on the front, I'll show you these tags. They're just absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful, aren't they? I'm sure that was Holly. Yeah, that was Holly, that one. That was Holly. And Brenda did the origami. I don't think I said Brenda, did I? Probably not. Another one of the vellum envelopes, but this one, it was one I had the bit of vellum left over, so I just made it into a quick envelope. That one, I didn't really fuss too much with that one. There we go. And then this was the one. It was make a shaker card. Okay, this is Brenda. Make a shaker card. Now, I would never, a flower shaker card. That's what it was. I would never, now I don't know, I don't know whether you're going to actually be able to see all the little beads inside here. I would never have thought of using lace to make into a shaker card, because you think, what do we think? As soon as you say shaker card, you think of acetate, don't you? And putting something behind acetate. I'm hoping you can see those wee beads there. That, to me, was just pure genius from our Brenda. And she sent that pretty card too. Pop him in there. And that's the other one that I sent the girls. You should be able to see that okay with the paper underneath. And as I say, that's another rose. I've just had that much fun. That's another one of those that I had left over. And that's another taggy. And just these again are from the collage sheet. There we go. How pretty is this? I mean, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? Edith Holden, as you can see, and look at this notebook papers here. They are just really, really beautiful. Oops, let's pop that back under there. I don't want to bend that. There's another one, just a tiny, teeny one. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? And that was from Brenda again, yeah. How beautiful. That she was making the pens, and that's to put the pen insert in, because obviously it was trying to get it in the envelope. So we've got the pen inserts. I'll pop a pen into it later. That's another one of those envelopes. I think we're just virtually at the end of this now. Norella's. Yeah, there we go. Another Norella, and that's just some bits of ephemera in the back. And what is going to be lovely about this is, because I've made it just for me, I can now add in other things that I've received from people, bits of cards and, you know, things that people have made, and put it in together. And it's just been the most amazing swap. And you can see everybody has their own style, but it all married up together. And I've never been so excited about a swap in a long time. It was just, oh my goodness, you know, the concept of getting an envelope, you know, you're getting 10 envelopes all together, no, 8 envelopes all together, because it was 4 sending me and I was keeping mine, obviously. And the excitement when the envelopes came, and you were like, it's like Christmas. Yeah, it really was. So it'd be interesting to see if anybody else decides to do this sort of thing in their group, because you do need to keep control of it. What she did was each group had like a team leader, and ours was our Holly, and you know, just to make sure everybody had the addresses, and if there was a problem, say you couldn't post out for 2 or 3 days because you weren't well, or there was something going on, you know, or you hadn't had time to do it, at least you can discuss it in there. And everybody's so supportive, said, don't worry about it, you know, and all the rest of it. It was just amazing. It really was. So we've got friends for life now, and I have absolutely loved making this. And I'd love to do one of these again. I really would. To be able to share ephemera like that, and to make the most beautiful journal from gifts from a friend. Absolutely incredible. So thank you, guys. Thank you for looking at this. I'm just absolutely tickled pink. Love and blessings, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Ta-da!